If a woman feels safe enough to be fully herself around you, that's not small. That's one of the biggest signs you're already standing in a place most men never reach. Because attraction can be faked, flirting can be forced, even chemistry can be confusing. But comfort is different. Comfort is what happens when a woman stops performing and starts revealing. And most men completely miss it. They keep looking for obvious signs, like compliments, touching, or dramatic flirting, while ignoring the quiet behaviors that actually mean much more. Because when a woman feels comfortable around you, she starts showing you a version of herself that not everyone gets to see. A softer side, a sillier side, a more relaxed, honest, emotionally open side. And once you understand these signs, you'll stop second-guessing whether she enjoys being around you. Because the truth is, women don't just get comfortable around any man. They get comfortable around the man who makes them feel emotionally safe. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Some of these signs are subtle, some are powerful, and the last one, that one reveals more than most men are ready for. So if you've ever wondered whether she's truly at ease around you, not just interested, but genuinely comfortable, pay very close attention, because these are 7 signs a woman feels comfortable around you. 1. She stops trying to look perfect around you. One of the first signs a woman feels comfortable around you is that she stops feeling like she has to impress you every second. And this is where most men get confused. Because in the beginning, many women naturally present the most polished version of themselves. She might be more careful with what she says, more selective with how she looks, more controlled with how she behaves. That's normal. But when she starts feeling comfortable around you, that pressure slowly disappears. She might show up looking more casual. She may stop overthinking every little thing she says. She may even let you see her when she's tired, goofy, distracted, or not at her absolute best. And no, that doesn't mean she cares less. It often means the opposite. It means she no longer feels like she has to win your approval every second. That's a huge emotional shift, because women only relax that image management around men they trust. If she can be around you without constantly editing herself, that's comfort. Most men don't realize this, but a woman feeling free enough to be imperfect around you is often more meaningful than her trying to impress you. Because performance is surface level, but ease is intimacy. 2. She talks more freely, and sometimes randomly. When a woman feels comfortable around you, her conversations stop feeling overly filtered. She starts talking more naturally, more openly, and sometimes more randomly. She'll jump from one topic to another. She'll tell you little stories that seem unimportant. She'll mention weird thoughts, embarrassing moments, things that happened during her day, or tiny details that she probably wouldn't share with just anyone. Why does this matter? Because when a woman is uncomfortable, she's usually measuring herself. She's thinking, do I sound weird? Am I saying too much? Is this too random? But when she feels safe with you, her mind relaxes. And when her mind relaxes, her personality starts flowing more freely. That's when conversations become less formal and more real. You'll notice she doesn't just talk to fill silence. She talks because being around you feels easy. And here's what women actually notice. A man who makes conversation feel pressure-free is rare, because many women are used to being judged, interrupted, sexualized too quickly, or made to feel like they have to perform in conversation. So if she starts talking to you like she can just be herself, that is not casual. That is trust being built in real time. 3. She laughs more easily around you. This one is incredibly underrated. When a woman feels comfortable around you, she laughs more. Not because you're necessarily the funniest man alive, but because her nervous system is relaxed around you. And that changes everything. You'll notice she laughs more easily at little things. She teases you. She plays with the moment. She doesn't feel tense or guarded. And that matters because laughter is one of the clearest signs of emotional ease. Think about it. People don't laugh freely when they feel judged. They don't play around when they feel emotionally unsafe. They don't become light, warm, and expressive when they're busy protecting themselves. So if she becomes more playful around you, pay attention. That playfulness often means she feels emotionally comfortable enough to let her guard down. And no, not every woman expresses comfort the same way. Some women are naturally more quiet, some are more reserved. But even then, you'll still notice a softer energy, a lighter tone, a more natural smile, a kind of ease that wasn't there before. And that shift tells you more than 100 mixed signals ever could. 4. She doesn't panic over silence. This is one of the strongest signs, and most men completely overlook it. A woman who feels comfortable around you does not feel the need to fill every second with noise. She can sit in silence with you, without it feeling awkward. Now that might sound small, but psychologically, it's huge. Because silence exposes discomfort fast. When two people don't feel at ease, silence feels heavy, forced, uncomfortable, like someone needs to say something immediately. But when a woman genuinely feels safe around you, silence starts feeling peaceful instead of stressful. She can just exist with you. No pressure, no performance, no constant need to entertain the moment. That's emotional security. And honestly, that kind of connection is rare. Because when a woman enjoys your presence even when nothing is happening, that means your energy itself feels calming to her. Not just your words, not just your attention, you. And that is powerful, because attraction might get her attention, but emotional peace is what makes her stay. 5. She shows you her weird, soft, or childlike side. Now this one is where things get really interesting, because when a woman feels deeply comfortable around you, she starts revealing the parts of herself that she doesn't show to everyone. And often, that includes her weird side, her goofy side, her playful side, her dramatic side, her childlike side. She may make silly jokes, do strange little voices, act extra expressive, show you random habits, reveal things that might feel a little embarrassing or oddly specific. And why is that important? Because those are the hidden parts of personality people usually protect, especially women. Women are often taught to appear composed, attractive, and emotionally controlled. So when she starts showing you the unfiltered version of herself, she is not doing that by accident. She's doing that because your presence feels emotionally safe enough for her to loosen up. And this is where many men mess up. They think, oh, she's just being friendly. Maybe. But if a woman consistently shows you the version of herself that is less polished and more real, that usually means she feels deeply at ease around you. Because women don't reveal their softness where they feel emotionally unsafe. They reveal it where they feel accepted. And if she feels accepted by you, that changes everything. Mid-video engagement. And honestly, this is where I want to ask you something. Which of these signs have you noticed the most in women? Is it the random talking, the comfort in silence, the playful energy? Comment comfort below if you've ever experienced this with someone, or if you're starting to realize you may have missed these signs before. Because once you understand female comfort cues, you start seeing women very differently. And trust me, the next 2 signs are where it gets even more revealing. 6. She opens up about personal things without you forcing it. This is one of the clearest emotional signs of comfort. When a woman feels comfortable around you, she starts sharing personal things naturally. Not because you pressured her, not because you got information out of her, but because she wants to let you in. She may tell you about her past, her insecurities, her family, her stress, her weird habits, her fears, her emotional experiences. Now, this doesn't mean she tells you everything all at once. That's not how real trust works. But little by little, she starts giving you access to parts of her inner world, and that's a big deal. Because women are usually very aware of who feels emotionally safe and who doesn't. If she senses that you're judgmental, impatient, immature, or careless with her vulnerability, she will close up fast. But if she keeps opening up to you, that means she feels emotionally held in your presence. And here's what women actually notice. A man who listens without trying to control, fix, or dominate the moment is incredibly rare. A lot of men hear a woman's vulnerability and immediately try to solve her, but emotional comfort often grows faster when a man simply understands her. So if she starts sharing more personal layers of herself with you, that's not random. That's her nervous system saying, I feel okay here. And that is one of the most meaningful signs you can ever receive. 7. She touches the space between you, and the energy feels easy now. Before you misunderstand this one, listen carefully. Comfort doesn't always mean direct physical touch, but it often shows up in how relaxed she is around your physical presence. She sits closer without hesitation. She doesn't tense up when you're near. She leans in naturally during conversation. She might lightly tap your arm, playfully nudge you, or stay in your space without pulling away quickly. And even if she's not highly touchy, you'll still notice something important. She doesn't act like she needs distance to feel safe. That matters. Because physical ease is often a reflection of emotional ease. A woman who feels uncomfortable around a man usually keeps invisible barriers up. Her body stays more guarded. Her posture stays more closed. Her reactions stay more cautious. But when she feels comfortable, her body starts relaxing around you too. And that shift is hard to fake. Most men don't realize this, but women read energy before they respond physically. If your presence feels calm, grounded, and safe, her body often reflects that before her words ever do. So if she seems physically relaxed in your space, that's not something to ignore, because her comfort is speaking, even when she says nothing. Final, powerful point. But here's the biggest sign of all. A woman feels comfortable around you when she doesn't feel like she has to protect herself from you. Read that again, because that is the foundation beneath every sign we just talked about. The laughter, the softness, the honesty, the silence, the closeness, all of it comes back to one thing. She feels emotionally safe enough to lower her guard. And in today's world, that is not something women give lightly. That's why comfort is so powerful. Because a woman may be attracted to many men, but she only truly relaxes around the one who feels safe, steady, and emotionally intelligent. And if a woman feels that around you, you are already standing in a much stronger position than you think, because women don't just remember how a man looked, they remember how he felt to be around. So if you've been looking for obvious signs, dramatic signals, or flashy proof, stop overlooking the quiet behaviors that matter more. Because when a woman feels comfortable around you, she tells you, not always with words, but with her energy, her openness, her ease, and the way she slowly lets you see the real version of her. And once you learn to recognize that, you stop chasing confusion and start understanding connection. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe for more real female psychology, dating insight, and the signs most men miss.